Hi, and welcome to Living Well. What is it to be living well? Well, living is in large part wellness. So this show has been created to tell you everything you ever wanted to know about your health, but your doctor forgot to tell you. So when you call up that doctor, you know the one, doctor, everything will be all right. Instead of asking him how much of your time is left, ask them these questions. The questions we ask today to a group of wellness experts, each with a story to tell. Joining us on the show, Dr. Victoria Hill, a chiropractor with a unique approach you just have to see and experience. We will show you, though. Dr. Joel Lopez to talk about anti-aging medicine and preventative cures. And Marie Ortiz, owner and general manager of Super Slow Zone Silver Creek, to discuss taking exercise at a different pace. Their expertise meets our questions right now on Living Well. And we begin today with Dr. Victoria Hill. Doctor, welcome to the studio. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Let's start out with a little background on your practice and how your approach to chiropractic helps your patients. It's something you're passionate about.
Oh gosh, it's just so exciting. What I do it just gets me up in the morning, and I can really just focus on being present with my patients and listening to what their needs are, and then going forth and helping them out in any way that I possibly can.
It is something you want to experience. The best we can do right now is show some folks. So Wellness Secrets video crews recently visited your office, and let's go inside to take a look.
Okay.
The one thing that I really love about Dr. Hill's program is that it's really a wellness program, a total program.
She actually came to my house. I don't know many people, doctors, that would actually do that.
The approaches that Dr. Hill has used with network chiropractic have been very effective for me personally.
What are you up to? How are you feeling?
You know, up in the neck area used to be real tight.
What I'm so passionate about is helping people find that power within themselves to create change in their lives. So that is really the juice that gets me up in the morning, and I just love it. I specialize in network spinal analysis, which is a healing technique that teaches your nervous system and your body strategies to release tension, to be more flexible, to reconnect with your body. This is still tight, a little bit better. As your wellness chiropractor, you can be certain that I'll help you create a foundation of well-being and vitality in your life.
I would most certainly recommend Dr. Hill to other people.
If you're looking for a wellness doctor that cares, that is incredibly talented, Dr. Hill is my choice.
When you leave, I mean, you really feel great, and you feel like you can tackle the rest of your day.
So it looks like something out of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I mean, you're making something happen there. What are we looking at there?
Well, basically what we're looking at is a network entrainment. Essentially with network care, what we're doing is connecting with very light and gentle contacts along the spine. It's just enough information to allow the brain to look within inside the neural unit and to reorganize. And as that happens, then tension starts to unwind in the system, and we go on from there.
Well, let's back up here. What do you consider to be the overall benefits of chiropractic care? Why is this important?
Well, the overall benefits of chiropractic care are numerous. We're a self-healing, self-regulating system, and if there's any type of interference going on, and that interference basically comes from stress, it could be physical stress or emotional stress, that stress or that tension builds in the spinal system, and the muscles of the back, the bones of the back, and eventually what happens is it causes interference or a vertebral subluxation.
Well, here's the thing. There are very different specialties within chiropractic care. What is it about your specialty, network spinal analysis?
Well, we work deep in the nervous system, so I'm right in the central nervous system, making contacts that allow the brain to find areas that it's disconnected from.
Now, I guess the question I have is, if you can make something right by gently touching it, could somebody accidentally make something wrong and move something out of place?
Well, if you have some sort of physical trauma or injury, certainly, but just to, if you touch yourself on your neck, no, that's not going to do it. Basically, during an entrainment, we have an energetic exchange. I have maybe 40 people on, 4 tables in my office, and then myself, and we're all have an energetic exchange with one another. So I'm very present with that person, and I'm in contact with them. It's a very honoring space. I mean, you have to be very, present with them, and I'm just making these very gentle contacts and very specific access points to gain access into their nervous system, and that allows them to unwind the tension in the spinal cord, and from there everything else follows.
People that fly a lot or sitting at their desk a lot
Yes.
get sciatica or other maybe carpal tunnel pains. How does this help with that?
Well, because we are building a deeper connection with the body and allowing the body to just unwind. Those muscles when a person is under care, the muscles start to loosen up, their posture changes. I change posture 50% in 8 weeks of care. No, that's unheard of. Flexibility, the muscles soften. So yeah, any type of musculoskeletal type of complaint a person might have. And then the added benefits with care is that as you progress through care, there's more emotional, psychological changes that start to occur. Because we're a neurological technique, we're actually moving the person from their lower brain, which is that fight or flight.
Okay.
When you're in fight or flight, you're in the lower brain, which is strictly survival. But as we move a person into peace and ease and flexibility, they're going into their cortical brain. So that's where decision making starts to change, that people are more creative. It's just your whole view, your whole environment starts to change. How you perceive your environment changes. So it's a totally different game.
I can tell you that fight or flight, it's happened to me again,
Yeah.
cut off again by some guy in a Porsche Cayenne with New
Yes.
Jersey plates. Very upsetting. Let's let people know, though, how to get in touch with you. And for more information on Dr. Hill and her practice, please visit wellnesssecrets.tv. And if you want to visit Dr. Hill's office in person, just call that number on the screen. All right, you're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older. Coming up, we will talk anti-aging medicine when Living Well continues, what you might want to know in moments.